Given the way that you know that Ying is used by Liquid on a variety of different maps.
Especially border.
Especially border.
So very powerful on this map. You get very shallow attacks that are available on sites like Armory. You can just throw 1 or 2 Ying Candelas in and completely disable the defense, forcing retake strategies. And saying original, just saying things that people don't expect.
Right. That's a fair way of putting it, I think.
Yeah. A run out here from an impact, and oh no, NV Taylor gets nothing, but Nova does! A refrag from the Valkyrie. Sweet Black also eliminating Sexy Cake, and look at the aggression from Mantis FPS, getting 2 kills for the price of 1.
That's quite a cheeky run out, all things considered. Man.
Yeah. Well, a series of runouts, I guess. Inside of CCTV, got Neilio. He's doing his best to challenge, and well, it's just a few seconds, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. He's doing his best to challenge onto the south balcony, where you see Nesk located. West balcony is covered by this Evil Eye. Very powerful position for an Evil Eye. Nova is also inside of CCTV, so you've got 2 roamers of the 4 in CCTV.
Nova's just waiting. I can't believe a double run out actually works at this day and age.
Yeah.
Unassuming. Did Gohan just miss the grenade that he was...
Straight up mistimed it, yeah.
Yeah, intending. Oh man, if Liquid tilts early, major issue for them overall. That would be...
Unfortunate?
Very unfortunate, to say the least.
Agreed. So, Zig gonna be rappelling onto that west balcony, but look at the time. So much time wasted by the attackers thanks to the aggression from the defense, and they really don't know how to recover from this. Look at this, Buck also moving up main stairs. Nova's gonna eliminate Gohan thanks to this excellent information being gathered by the Valkyrie camps. Good communication on the side of Mantis FPS. 2 attackers remaining, and they're gonna try and push their way in through the armory wall. So far only having 1 kill, and it was thanks to a run out from the defenders. Nesk will get Neilio, so there's the second one for Liquid. And they're looking for a third. It's gonna be Hetty. Nova from below, though, with the C4 will take out Nesk. Shutting him down, it's just Zig to get finished off by Sweet Black. An excellent defense there from Mantis.
Right, so, here you go. 30 seconds, still information in hand, no control whatsoever of that armory side of things. Nest does take out Neilio, though, and I might have spoken too soon, Michael, as NV Taylor falls and Sweet Black is there to take out the 1 member of Team Liquid. There's another body up there, Zig. He's gonna try to drone out Sweet Black alongside Gohan, so double drones and bye-bye Paulo, as this is excellent for Nova. It's the kill, and Mantis be at a 3v3. Nesk almost coming on in and making all of Mantis's life miserable. It's have to be a correction now from Liquid. With 2 members of the team who aren't primarily frag getters in both Zig and Sexy Cake, Gohan is going to have to be the one to really do the heavy lifting.
Absolutely right. He's just outside of B and got plenty of time to make this take happen. Joining 4, Hetty will find him. Ooh, and he's not going to go for the mark. He knows that the smoke is exposed. It could be a very easy kill, and there's 2 inside of B. He needs to time this properly, though. He's double checking. Why are none of his teammates checking for him? Shotgun blast comes on the window, and it's too little too late. I have no idea why nobody checked that for him. Truly confusing. The fact that he double checked there was the result in of itself. No time to go for the peak. The smoke had already relocated. Speaking of time, down to the last minute here, and up against a wall. Team Liquid has a lot of utility, but they don't have a lot to show for it.
It's a bit of an unfortunate situation for Sexy Cake there to inhale some of the toxic gas through the wall. And he's gonna have to back off. Possibly still able to use those logic bombs. Got 1 remaining. You have still your smoke grenades. There's an opportunity here. Zig has not used his exothermic charges either, because I think the contest was likely going to be upstairs, but you didn't need them for Nest to be able to sprint on in. It's a bit of a suspect choice to take a hard breacher in this case. Could have possibly run a Hibana instead. Once again, the smoke grenade through the wall, and oh, Nova runs out, grabs Sexy Cake, Zig refrags, and it's a 2v2. 20 seconds as Gohan will need to clear above. Is there anybody waiting for him? No, both members of Mantis are on that bottom floor, just trying to hold off. Not a lot of time to work with. And Liquid could possibly be in peril yet again. Zig and Gohan will have to do great work, but no, the shotgun from Hetty, 3 shots. Zig is there for the retrade. take out Hetty, or the refrag rather. Sweet Black waiting to drop. Knows that he's got Zig, and Zig is too vulnerable. Tons of time left, but no!
Oh!
Sweet Black! How do you take so long? Zig gets it when he really shouldn't have. Oh my! What were you doing? Because Zig doesn't have a third exothermic charge, as Thermite does not, and there is no other hard breacher for Liquid, their advance will be stalled, at least for the time being. So good control for Mantis, all things considered. Good clock management. As the CA4 is going to go out from Nova, but it will miss. Palu manages to evade it just ever so slightly. The gun that Palu's going to have in his hands will usually far outstrip that of the MPX that Valkyrie has. And there you go. Down goes Nova, and you got control of customs. You can begin to circle around the actual site and just simply wait. Nesk up top is still on a mission all and is lonesome. He's got some soft destruction. He hears the multiple phone calls, but I don't think he knows. There's a body right next to him in the soft destruction. The Jaeger is still seated there, and we're just gonna wait patiently. Ness takes out Envy Taylor as there's Sweet Black to grab one, and it's a triple from Nesk up top. Oh my. What a play from Nesk to hold everything together. They just line right up.
Push into Office.
Office takes are quite common nowadays. I feel like we see them a lot more than Armory takes. You can just simply hold down Fountain. I don't know what Neilio was thinking there. Possibly going for either a rotate or to push outside, but Nesk is just gonna wait. And that patience, greatly rewarded. Took, I don't know, he sat there watching that doorway for 90 seconds.
Yeah, and I think that it's because he must have known that there would be somebody playing inside a break room. On a side note, the mechanics from Nesk today, absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if you've noticed, but he's actually playing better than he usually does. He's really on point, and he's got his teammates supporting him. They're aware of how on fire he is, and they're doubling down on droning for him. Somebody just cleared out this entire workshop and server, made the call to Nesk, so he can take control from below.
He just feeds off the information of his team, right? You know, it used to be PSK when he was on the roster, it was Sexy Cake, and now you've got Zig being able to give all that info that is needed. Oh no, a drop from Sweet Black, and Nesk will pick up his second kill, and he's fired up. He's got 30 seconds to go. Down goes Zig, as Nesk is gonna wander all the way up top, look for another body, but no, he somehow loses it as Nova comes out of nowhere. Able to help his teammate and avenge one. Hetty takes down Gohan, and well, Palu collecting two of his own as a failed reset from his opponent's team will allow Liquid to walk right in. It's gonna be the Maestro in a great position with his phone ringing away, a disorienting blast from the logic bomb, but no! Palu looks the wrong way, and it will be a capitalization from Mantis FPS. Pick up their second round and equalize against Liquid. And say what you will against both of these teams, it has been monitors above will be very vulnerable to that. Here a flashbang go in to possibly burn out any ADSs that might have been set down from Envy Taylor. And speak of, he pops out and he just shreds through Zig. Say goodbye to Nesk as well, as there's Hetty to grab one, but Gohan is in, he'll punish Neilio. He has full control of sight. Gohan is in the middle of the site, but he's got the Valkyrie behind him. How do you not see him, Gohan? Engage your eyes, my child. Palu eliminates Hetty, and Liquid now finds themselves in an advantage with Envy Taylor and Nova there. Envy Taylor takes down one, but it's a monstrous performance from Palu to grab two, and man, that looked like it had gone sideways for Liquid. They recover, and they recover very well, being there to support his team.
Right.
And Sexy Cake played a fragging role when he played on Encore.
Yeah.
He played it when he was on the, I believe it was Merciless as well. So being able to enable it is what allows Ness to get the kill on the Hetty right there. Neilio, of course, got one to start things off for Mantis FPS. C4 erupts at the feet of Nesk, but it will claim no damage or claim no life from the Ashmain. Using his own explosive, he'll open up some more of the floor, as Ness will be able to lope down. Palu with one of the explosive blasts, and no, I'll say goodbye. Nova's completely blind and also incredibly deaf.
This is one of the best performances we've seen from Nesk in a long time individually, and yes, he's being supported, but darn, that is impressive what he is able to gauge these fights. Now he has control of CCTV and plenty of time to use it. The Customs defense, this means everything. The fact that the defenders are far off-site is no surprise since they lost that vertical presence, and they're gonna have to commit to a retake strategy, which is very dangerous for the defense. Liquid's going to open up it from Passport, or at least they were trying to open up from Passport into Customs, but Mute Jammers are going to say, no, you cannot do that. There should be the vertical presence to deny that, but we'll see.
So here you go. Finally, the exothermic charge will go off. Not a lot of time left to really work with here. So you're going to hear the timer start to tick away. Ness gets punished by NV Taylor, but a great read from Palu. Almost loses his life in the process. Plant going down from Zig. And well, would you look at that? Palu finished off from Nelio. Sexy Cake will need to cover for Zig. It's a whole bunch of bullets will rattle on out, and Liquid will just completely depart the site. Transfer into your post plant with that diffuser down successfully in the very final defense for Mantis. Started this series off with a lot of diffuse plants, and well, hasn't really been all that much so far. Zig and Sexy Cake will both be able to grab a piece of Nelio, leaving Sweet Black in a position where the MPX will have to do as much work as it possibly can. A bit of a skirmish there, though, as now the Valkyrie peeks on up to the reinforced walls, and Sexy Cake holds a very nice angle very far back, and it's not close. Not as close as they'd like it to be. It's a 4-2 score line, 14 Liquid on their attack. The teams will transition, led into round number 7 with a side swap.
By the point.
This is very important.
The point I'm trying to get at here is, let's say that you have the team that you really like. You see a team like Mantis FPS, you've never heard them play, okay, we'll put it on the back burner. Sweet Black, a vault into Archives, and he's gonna take out Zig, but he's refragged by Gohan. Not sure exactly what happened there from Sweet Black, but he must have droned that enemy. And able to take him down. It's an early frag for Mantis. It's an even exchange, though, all things considered. The Evil Eyes are locked in place, so that's going to be pretty bad for Team Liquid.
He just hops in, and he tries to hop out. But you lose Zig, you lose the Evil Eye cams. That's rough.
Right.
You lose probably the best gun on defense out of this lineup. Maybe the carbine from Jaeger could possibly give it a run.
I think they're tied for first.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I'll finish my thought, by the way, at the end of the round, or later. But for the time being, Liquid now in a very tricky spot. They've got the C4s to hold on to the B-bomb site, which seems to be the main focus for Mantis FPS. But that's not exactly the most useful utility in terms of holding a bomb site. It'd be nice to have yokai drones, but those are banned. It'd be nice to have the Evil Eyes, but Maestro's dead. So it's gonna be a hard hold here on A.
Still the Valkyrie cameras available, don't get me wrong.
True.
You've also got the intel that is gathered from the sounds of the goo mines breaking. And let's not write off how important Legion can be.
Of course.
So you open up the wall inside Archives, you're gonna have a nice long view on in. It's gonna be Nova, just lying there looking all the way as NV Taylor's done his job and his part. You got Sexy Cake playing below. Still has a nitro cell. You shoot out some of the floor, and hey, would you look at that? You can toss the nitro cell right on up. It'll need to be a precise throw from the Mute. Bit of hesitation from Nova to hop on in, and he'll get gunned out. A beautiful shot from Small Office. Nelio takes down Gohan, but it's 2 from Nesk. The Jaeger will come out of nowhere, but NV Taylor will stick the plant, just trying to transition into a post plant and make it a little bit easier. But no! Sexy Cake was waiting below. And like a jack in the box, the moment that NV Taylor pops up, it's Sexy Cake who slaps him right back down. That'll be easy finish for Sexy Cake.
Get him.
He wants it.
Get him, Paula.
He wants it.
Take him out.
He wants it.
Take him out, Paula.
He's gonna get it.
You gotta do it.
Can't do it.
He's not gonna avenge us.
Not gonna do it.
Wow.
No honor.
Rude. All right. So
shaking the horse, and Nesk does not look happy at all.
Nova doing a Nesk, and he's gonna walk into main hallway. He's got teammates to support him though, so that's a little bit abnormal. Nobody's droning for him, but he sees the hole, pushes
He's
into
in
sight,
sight,
and he has full control of Workshop. The plant's going down. It's a hole rushed, and nobody knows. But he's gonna go right by an enemy. Zig is on the other side of server, but the diffuser gets planted. Zig will relocate and take down Nova because he was just too cautious. Nelio eliminates Gohan, and that's a refrag in a post plant. The attacker should have this easily. It's plant to default. Nelio and Sweet Black get more kills. Nesk able to refrag onto Nelio, finally shutting him down, but Hetty with the final 2. And what a round from Mantis FPS. What did they do?
Gohan, with this double door, though, will give his position away, as you noted, Michael. So he'll try to head in through Tellers. Just watching the double doors and a nitro cell will open up a path, possibly inside a Passport. Nova takes out Zig, Ness takes out Sweet Black, and both teams will lose 1. But here you have it again. Nova is in sight, holding down the hatch, waiting to see if the Maestro is going to drop. There's an Evil Eye waiting. NV Taylor in the midst of a plan. Oh, a great read from Palu. And he sees the thermite, and right as it's about to go down, Liquid will be able to take control of the site. That's a very lucky read on their part. Good coordination. Hetty from above Sees the Maestro, but not working with an awful lot of time. 10 seconds, drops the hatch, survives. Oh, Hetty can possibly win this in a 2v1, but will need to grab the diffuser, and running out of time, it'll be a frag chase, and it'll be Liquid who ends up making it to the finish line first. The Brazilian team trying not to meet the same fate as their fellow countryman in Ninjas in Pajamas.
Taking this right now. Yes, Nesk has got a lot of kills, but that's not all of the equation. And again, he's being supported to get those kills. His mechanics are on, but so are Paulus. I mean, all of Liquid have been playing really well. Zig is gonna get downed, and he could be finished off here in just a moment. It doesn't look like there's much defense on the armory entrance here, and it looks like Mantis has full control. Because of that, A left undefended. Zig is recoverable, but it's gonna be a difficult recovery for Liquid, that's for sure.
Very much so, and look at that. Liquid will read it correctly, leave Zig for dead, but pick up 2 as they trade him off. NV Taylor's getting the plant down. Sexy Cake has lost control. He doesn't really have a way to get back in. Toss out a C4, will it hit? It will, but not enough damage done to NV Taylor. Where are Gohan and Palu? That's the real question right now as Gohan comes to the rescue. Palu will rotate on over. But that hesitation is a big problem. NV Taylor goes down. There's only 1 left, and there you have it. An easy finish off and a valiant effort and strong run from the APAC qualified Mantis FPS. But Liquid will survive yet again a tremendous scare, set themselves up on a rematch against the German Market tomorrow